like someone's gonna start talking about like you know, oh my God, they're gonna start talking about like private details. You use the excuse, my mom's coming in the room. Yes. Like it's like, watch. Quiet, quiet. Shh. Hold on. One of the fire detectors are going off. Hey, Mom. I'm not mean. I'm just trying to be funny. Remember when you ordered that stove? That's supposed to come on the 28th. Oh wait, how is it? Oh wait, where's the freaking stove? My God, where is it? Dude, these idiots were supposed to give us a stove like months ago, and we've never seen it. Nobody is giving us our stove. Well, no, we don't rent a house. We bought it. Property value's like, oh, I don't know, like $250,000. It's a decent property. It's 20 acres. Well, you know, hey, don't be jealous. It's in Illinois. It's flat. Half of the property is out of just woods, and I actually have a ravine. Like from Minecraft, I have a ravine. But, so we need a new stove because this house was built in like 2000 frickin'. I'm okay. Like, dude, I'm okay. Like, yeah. I'm okay. I don't want a card. Like, dude, I don't know. So this house is built in 2004. We're trying to get our third stove. We can't get it because some idiots won't give us our stove. It's been so freaking long because the thing is, I had to make my hot chocolate cookie every day. Like how I make it every day. I had to use the freaking microwave to do it. It doesn't taste bad. It actually tastes way better out of the microwave. But our stove is just, eh. And if I ever buy a appliance, unless it's a refrigerator maybe. Actually, no, I don't care. I'm not buying white stoves or ovens because the moment they get dirty, like they look futuristic, but then when you stain them, ugh, white, like things with white paint on them, they get so disgusting. Not as a racist joke. Like, I just don't like it when my items are white. I like them when they're black and red because you can barely see any dirt on black. Yeah, I hate lighter colors. The only time I'll ever use white is if I'm ever using a light, because red light, it sucks. Yeah, because when we use the stove at the basement, it starts setting off the smoke detector. So if you start hearing a loud-ass smoke detector sound, then you know why. Yeah. Right. I don't know. It's probably because it's like, dude. Oh my God! I have that stupid fire detector stuck in the back of my freaking head. Christ Almighty! I hate it. The best part, in my opinion, is basically the lack of a responsibility. I.e., you can literally do whatever the hell you want and no one will stop you. I don't know, I think it's my Wi-Fi, but there's just cell towers frickin' everywhere. You can't go 5 miles without seeing one. Okay, do you know what? Do you know like how some cell towers have like 3 beams and they're connected together and they almost shape like a cone? There's those things aren't just cost 3, except for they are not shaped in a cone. They just go straight up. If you blow them up at the bottom, they'll fall perfectly like down where they'll almost look like they melt into the ground, and it's so satisfying. Like yeah, if you put detonators in the middle, it is so freaking awesome. I love doing it. And guess what? If you play the game later, you can actually unlock what are called FOWs. No one knows what they're called. They either are field operating weapons or effing overpowered weapons. Like the first one's an airstrike, the second is an EMP, and the third one is a Bavarian nuke. It's not like it's like, yeah, it's like the element it's blue and it's kind of pretty. Get out. Oh my god, I kept on crouching. I just can't get over, like, the legendary Scorch Beast just gets killed 3 seconds, and everybody, like, 10 people just go over to loot it. You know what I like about the Scorch Beast event is that it's so cool to see everybody come together for one cause. And they do not relent. They will melt the Scorch Beast. They should add either an Italian or a Russian to Apex. Right. What? Loki? What? Huh. Hmm. Okay, yeah. I mean that I mean, but like that is a little bit perfect timing. You know what's actually nice is that in what's it called? Borderlands 3, not like before June, they released something called The Marriage of Hammerlock and Jacobs, where these 2 men literally get married, and it's probably one of the best DLCs ever. There's literally a freaking cult that you have to defeat and take down. There's there's these tentacle monsters and bullcrap like that. It's awesome. It's a fun DLC. I really highly suggest you try to play it. It's a very short-lived DLC though. And it's not gonna, like, you know what? It's you know what? Like, for example, in the Marriage of Hammerlock and Rainwright, it's not like, hey, I'm not saying that I don't like people like that. I'm saying, we have gay people, like, here, look at this, they're gay, look at this. And they're not like that. They're not forcing it down your throat. They're just actually keeping the facts neutral. Borderlands, like, shows this really good. And I almost cried at the end. I watched happily as they got married together. God. Sorry to say, but you're just You're just better. It's simple as that. Hey, one word. Actually, 2 words. Congratulations, sir. As the doctor, I am proud to announce that your report came in. Your blood content contains 3. I think actually I read a bit this 86.39% consistency of sodium chloride. You're salty. Oh no. Haha, we're so good. You only took down 2 of us by yourself. Ha. How much damage does the dragon do in FO76? Imagine a quadruple dragon double shot instigating. Imagine if that actually existed, though. That'd be stupid. 2-shot. Bro, imagine how dumb and overpowered 2-shot instigating quadruple shot. Actually, Greek flavored. You know what really annoys me is that most countries literally have to go to war with each other. Like, why does the Middle East have to go to war to us? Why can't everybody on Earth just like, hey, let's come together, let's actually advance technology instead of devance it? I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm not trying to be like that nerd scientific fiction idiot butthole. What happened? Oof. Their controllers are breaking right now, I know it. Their fist just went through their TV right now, I know it. They accidentally, like, I bet you they're raging so much they're probably like they probably spilt their giant like Gatorade bottle of piss because they don't do anything with their lives. Yeah. What was I saying? I have no idea what I was saying. Do you know what I was saying? Please stop. I'm streaming! Oh yeah, right. I know what I was talking about. Why can't our stupid species actually come together and like do something for once? I'm not trying to be a nerd or like a geek or something, but I'm gonna say this right now. If we never had a war in history, I bet you we'd probably have floating cars by now. But no, because nobody can stop being an effing idiot and just not have wars. Like, dude, like, hold on. Look at this out here. We are in the... I'm not trying to make things dire, but in a few billion years, the star that we orbit, the sun, will envelop the Earth. How about you stop fighting and actually start... We need to expand to the stars right now. Do you know if we capture one of those asteroids out there and bring it to Earth and mine it up, it can have a few, probably $1 trillion worth of platinum, uranium, gold, It also has things like iron in it, like really high-end, high-tier materials in it. If you find an asteroid out in the cosmos, you're going to get rich. Trillions of dollars worth of money are in asteroids. Why are we not getting that? Like, right now, we need to start focusing. Because I estimate, I don't want to be that person saying, oh my god, the end is near, but if we're going right now, I estimate that we're going to have we're going to have some sort of doomsday in 2050. Or in... I mean, we need to take action. Let's just look at the facts here. Fossil fuels are going to run out, as we know. Every second that you breathe, or every second on this planet, 1,000 drums of oil are consumed. 1,000. That means that while I was streaming right now, millions of barrels just went to waste. Millions of drums. Entire, like, what? We have 1 trillion drums left of oil. 1 trillion divided by 1,000 divided by 1,000 divided by 60, that's how many, and then divided by 24, that's how many days left of oil we have. We're not going to run out of oil tomorrow or in a few days. We're going to run out of oil in 2050. The supplies are almost done. To make new oil, the process would take a few million years. Humans have only been on the Earth for like, what? Freaking 12,000 years? Oil is technically renewable, but not within a human lifespan. We'd have to wait millions of years in order to make it. Even if, like, we were to put, like, you know, we'd you know, put 1 batch a day of oil, and we, you know, say, hey, let's contact our humans in, like, a million years, and they'll do it, like, blah, 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 like, farm it almost. It wouldn't even work. You'd run out of space to farm it in the Earth. We're gonna get to a point where oil's gonna be hundreds of dollars per gallon. And then $100 per pint, per cup, per ounce. Not accounting for inflation. However, even though what I'm saying is die, we can avoid this catastrophe. Generation Z is going to be tasked with handling the problems that I'm talking about. Wait, what you doing, official? You know what I'm interested in? Are you there, official? Hey, official. Hey, are you there? Just wondering, you know what I really wonder, official? Is that when, you know, when all the cars, when like we run out of gasoline, wonder what's gonna happen to every single car on the planet that has gasoline in it. Wonder what's gonna happen. We're gonna scrap him? He's gonna toss him in the dump, or what? Might take a break from Riversburg for a little bit. It's getting a little bit boring early on there. Yeah, I might like you know, I might be wondering what left to be done in Riversburg, but you know, I need to like. The thing is, what I need to do with Riversburg, I just need to wire it up and do a few more landscaping changes, However, I've been working on Riversburg for a while, and I really want to start a brand new idea that I have anticipated. Plus, if I do this idea, it'll really make me happy, as long as it will help the construction of Riversdale and Riversburg alike. I want to build Port Abate, but in order to do that, we're going to need to... We're going to need... God, I cannot speak. We're going to need to, build the highway, because I don't want to build the town and then build the highway right in place, or it's gonna, like, ruin it. Be careful. I need to kind of build with caution because I have a transmission tower. And it needs to be built right over here. So already, as you can see, there's two grids that need to be connected. That grid needs to be connected to that. This one needs to be connected with that. The one over there is going to be connected to the swamp town I'll build on later down the road. I think, yeah, definitely that highway should, like, start going right here. Or... What you currently doing? Seven? Okay, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 7 on the outside at least. So, what I need to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I should start doing this. Man, concrete is my favorite block, honestly. Or my favorite type of block, at least. You can do so many things. It is a creator's dream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not the friendliest of numbers. 5, 6, 7, wait. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes. I don't know about I think I'm probably just gonna continue building it, because if I build it to the side, I'm gonna have to take more measures to make it, and plus that's called, the highway doesn't have to serve as a limit to, like, you know, the town, like the town limit, because, you know, I could just build part of it past the town. Maybe, actually, never mind, we're going with an improvision. I don't, because it's gonna be an Italian town, and I don't want it a giant ass highway right next to it. We're going. I'm not gonna. I don't have to space this. I could just make the wires a lot longer on the tower. Why not replace that dirt if I'm gonna? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And the barrier will be here. Which means that between the amount of clearance between the tower and the highway would be 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Okay, that's good. Better than nothing. It's the first time in what, like, probably about like a year, I think, since I've ever expanded upon the highway. I can't remember the last time I expanded it. It's been months since I've expanded it. Forte Pate will be built using primarily terracotta. What you doing in Minecraft, official? Never mind. Conversation was great. You know what I should do? I should probably slip a brand new attraction underneath of Port Abate named Rosso Grotto, which means Red Caves. It'll definitely be a nice place. If I can make that, it'll probably be a reference to the Devil's Pit in Florida, where it's basically this beautiful looking cave. And even though it's called Devil's Pit, it's actually a really beautiful location. Get all this sand out of the way. Yeah, so my plan... What? Yeah, here in a few minutes because I just started streaming. Okay, the plan is after it passes Abate Montagna, it takes a little left turn and weaves through this birch forest. And there's another Montagna, or mountain actually, that's a beautiful mountain. I could do something. You know, I might turn this to a... Ooh, it's almost divvying up. Half of it's desert, half of it is forest. Dude, Abate Montagna might be one of the most... It might actually become one of the most deadliest and most advanced Abbott Agency bases ever made by me. It could feature the Abbott Agency's very first nuclear launching system. Or short range. So basically, I know it's weird, but it'd strike anywhere on the mountain, or anywhere on the entire island. However, there's a problem. Its targeting system. If I were to make it where, like, it strikes a nuke, like, for example, like, if it was set to only, like, target, like, every 50 blocks, I'd have to do over 250 lines of command. That right there is looking at about at least 72 plus hours of work. We need to dumb it down. I need to build a targeting system. My Mark 1 prototype... No, Mark 1... No, it's not prototype. My Mark 1 targeting system features this. You place a silverfish or an entity that's never used at like slowness like 225 where it can't move, and then you go back to your system and place it. However, there's a problem. I want a remote access. I don't want someone going onto the site, placing boop, and then you airstrike. Yeah. It's also, its purpose is it's going to defend... It's going to defend Port Abate. So if you touch my little tiny town, you're going to get nuked. I like these little houses. Dude, have you seen... Oh my god, I remember what was in Los Aptos. You know what happened? Well, not really what happened, but actually I remembered if you dig like straight down right here, or somewhere in Los Aptos, you can actually find a ravine. I remember there was a ravine here, so I had to bury it. I think it's like right here. No, it's not. I forgot where it is, so I'm not going to dig it up though. But it was such a pain, so I had to bury over it. The entire thing is just gone, I guess. So yeah, all the highways are basically like almost standard American-ish highways. Reno, of course, it's a quadruple lane highway. And of course you drive on the right side. Okay, so it does 9 twos and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 ones. 9 to 7. Wait a second. Official? I might have enough money to fully deck out, or quote unquote deck out my MP 1522 pistol, a TLR, and an H10. My little baby rifle. It's so cute. It's so tiny. It's like, you know, MMP 1522, but it's 8 inches shorter. That's not what she said. You, dude. Dude, you gotta watch Rick and Morty. Freaking season 1 episode, no, season 5 episode 1. It's out. God, that show is so funny. Like he wants, so what's it called? He tries to, like, he goes to this dimension where these dogs give him wine, and they basically camp. Like he puts a portal in the same place, so they build a camp, and they build like this giant castle to camp his like portal. So when he comes through, they'll kill him. So when they try to do that, he's like, "Okay, Nordia, let's go, let's effing go." So he straps on like a suit of power armor and gets a laser shotgun and cocks it, and then he goes in and starts grenading everyone. I love it. I love Rick and Morty so much. But that's what the you see. Who? In a game? I think the ending of Just Cause 2, you strap the dictator to a missile, like a nuclear missile, and he gets blown to smithereens. Hee hee. Wait, I don't think it's supposed to be that far apart. As the Westerners once said, 6 bullets is enough to kill anything that moves. I think. I got Apex now.